Hey y'all, I'm Miranda from Our Forever Farm. I'm Valerie's daughter and Sweet Hunter's daughter, and I'm here with Alyssa, my niece.
Hi.
And today we are going to attempt to make my mother-in-law's famous red velvet cake. I tried this about 10 years ago, and we always joked that she must have left an ingredient out because mine did not turn out like hers. We lost her in July of 2022 and we miss her dearly. And it's not the holidays without having her red velvet cake. So we're gonna attempt this today, me and Alyssa, and hope it turns out. And I wanted to get this recipe perfected so that my husband can have a little piece of home since his mother's no longer with us. And so we want to dedicate this video to Lane in honor of his mom, Genearls Hall. Let's get to cooking.
So we'll start out with our first 3 ingredients and blending those together, and that's going to be sugar, Crisco oil, and food coloring.
So the recipe will be in the description box. The ingredients are sugar, oil, red food coloring, salt, cocoa, baking soda, vanilla, white vinegar, eggs, all-purpose flour or cake flour, and buttermilk. So here Alyssa is just cutting the parchment paper to fit in the cake pans. It makes the cake easier to come out. I believe you can buy those now for the cake pans, but we're just cutting them.
Just getting the sides good and the bottom. Okay, Alyssa, will you put that in?
See how it's got a lip on the edges. Kind of make that even.
Is that good?
Yeah, and then spray that. Okay.
Okay, so this is a half cup, so help me keep up. So half. 1. This 1 1/2. 1 1/2. Okay.
Okay. 1 1/2 of the Crisco oil.
You might have to open this. 1 1/2. All right. So 1 1/2 cups of this.
Yes.
Vegetable. Okay, there's half a cup. A cup. Cup and a half, right? Okay.
Then a bottle of red food coloring.
Okay, I'll let you do that if you want. Okay, so Alyssa, you've had this cake over the years from Genearls.
Yes.
And what are your thoughts?
It is the best red velvet cake ever.
Yes.
Very, very good.
I used to do the cake mix box cake, and once I came into the family and tried hers, I could never do one of those again because nothing compares. I'd like to know who created this cake. Like, who thought, oh, let's make it red, like, you know?
Right.
So, and then we're going to just stir that in.
Okay.
Always be careful with red food coloring or any food coloring because, as you can see, it's hard to get off. And it stains things. But a red velvet cake is not a red velvet cake without it being red.
It wouldn't be the same. The Sweet Hunter also loves these cakes. I can remember Genearls making it for him, I think when he had a back surgery or some kind of surgery, and this was one of her many specialties, but she was very well known for her red velvet cakes. And as you know, Sweet Hunter is my dad and your
Grandfather.
Did you have to think about that? I thought you almost said father. Okay, what's next?
Then add the next 5 ingredients and blend well.
Okay, so
It is 1 teaspoon of cocoa,
okay. Trying to get this perfect. Okay, you ready? Okay, so a teaspoon of cocoa.
A teaspoon of salt.
I think I'll do that over this little measuring cup so I don't mess up. A teaspoon.
Yes.
Sorry, it's about empty. So I was trying to. I think that's good. Okay.
Soda.
Sorry. Soda. Okay. A teaspoon.
A teaspoon, yes.
Gosh, it seems like it couldn't be easier, but I definitely messed something up the first time. Okay.
And that was?
A teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, we're gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla. And this was my Christmas present from Mom. She's got a video on this if you want to check it out, homemade vanilla.
1 teaspoon of white vinegar.
Okay. I'm gonna hold it over this. I'm so scared I'm gonna mess it up in the cake. Okay.
So we're gonna blend this very well.
Okay, so we need our mixer probably.
We're not sure if she used a mixer or if she just used a spoon. We're not
I
sure.
feel like a mixer probably, but
I think so too.
Then we will add the remaining ingredients and then we'll blend those as well. So we'll pour our flour, our eggs, and our buttermilk.
Okay. Buttermilk makes everything good.
it doesn't look any different. I got it on my new shirt.
Oh,
I just took the tags off of this.
Oh no.
That was about to. Afraid I'm gonna lose that. Thank you. Yeah, hold up. I should do like Mom and crack it somewhere else, shouldn't I?
I try to always crack it in a different bowl
Yeah, because I got
if-
shell.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you have shell, do you know the trick?
Mm-hmm. There's
Okay.
another shell.
Yeah. Okay. Take one of your
Yeah.
shells.
Okay, you gotta. Okay, I'm getting all in here.
Just dip it out in the plate. If I were you, I would beat the eggs with the mixer.
Okay. Okay, now I feel like it's starting to look like batter a little
Good,
bit. When we have the flour on, yeah. You see it now? It's like.
So now we're gonna add the flour and the buttermilk. So it's 2.5 cups of the cake flour.
Okay. Now, can I go near the buttermilk?
And yeah, and 1 cup of buttermilk.
Add that. Okay, and then our flour.
Now you can use cake flour or all-purpose flour.
2.5.
2.5 cups.
So I'm very proud of you girls. Alyssa, I know you cook all the time. Alyssa has some specialties that she
Yes.
makes. Tell them what you make.
I make oatmeal cream pies,
My favorite.
They are delicious.
fudge rounds, and I've been making some sugar cookies.
Yes, everything's delicious.
I'm struggling.
That's okay.
I need a big jar.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Okay. 1 cup.
Now I suggest to stop and go
Okay.
ahead and take your spoon
Okay, why don't you do that?
and
I'll
stir
redo it.
that in where it won't fly everywhere when you do the mixer. And when you get it stirred in, she can add just another 1/2 cup?
A cup and a half.
Yeah. We've
Oh.
done a cup.
Oh, it's how much total?
2.5 cups.
Oh, okay. So y'all keeping up with it.
Okay, go ahead and add some more.
Yeah.
That's 1.5.
I'm proud of my girls. The reason I started the YouTube channel is because they weren't interested in cooking when they were a teenager. And now
We are.
they are interested in learning. These two right here are a team.
We're best friends.
Yes,
Right?
best friends.
Yeah.
You said
Oh,
that like
wait.
we
Yeah,
were.
just kidding.
We
Yes,
are
friends.
best friends.
Aunt and niece.
Yep. She always makes me laugh.
Yes.
I feel like we're on the phone most of the day together.
We are. We are.
She makes.
Where you at?
She makes everybody smile.
Yes. Okay, so that's our 2.5. Get that out. I have made a mess, but
That's okay.
that's what we do.
Yeah.
Cooking is messy.
Cooking is messy. Okay, just stir it up real good when you get it all combined in there. Then we'll take the mixer and blend it really good.
It's looking better though, I'm hopeful.
Yes. So is that the last ingredient in the cake batter?
Yes.
Yeah, we did the eggs, the flour, the buttermilk. Yeah.
So we're just gonna blend it very well, and then make sure the oven is preheated to 350.
It is.
Okay.
And you can either make this in 3 8-inch pans, the round pans, or sometimes if my mother-in-law was in a hurry, she would just do like a 9x13 pan.
Sheet cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can do either way.
Okay, now you might want to take your mixer. Just
Hey, I'm waiting on you.
You waiting on me?
Yeah, you unplugged the mixer when you walked away.
Oh, sorry.
and now she's
I'm working in a very confined space here, okay?
She's sidetracked.
She gets
I like
very
to clean as I
sidetracked.
go. I like to clean as I go. Okay, don't splash me. Oh, are you gonna do it?
You're gonna do it.
I won't splash you then. This looks like cake batter. I'm so excited.
Oh, good.
I hope it turns out. I got worried in the beginning. Maybe I could pick it up a little bit.
Very pretty.
Yes.
In a minute, get the spoon and
Get the sides.
scrape the sides.
Like the double-listed.
It does look very pretty.
Probably what, about 2 minutes? Like that what a normal cake mix is at. Minute and a half. I'm hopeful. Get all the sides for me, please, so we don't leave any of that out. Yeah, it looks like Christmas.
Oh,
It's so pretty. I hope
it is
turns out.
beautiful.
Okay, let's
now blend it again.
Okay.
I just love the way they work together. It's so cute. It takes a village.
Here we go.
Here we
Let's
go.
go.
You know, like your nice spatula you have.
Yeah, anything will do. Just pour it a third, a third, a third. Now we put parchment paper in the bottom. We sprayed underneath it and we sprayed on top of it. It just makes the cakes come out easier. We hope,
We hope.
because this is so pretty. And you want all 3 layers to, you know, be about the same size, so height. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're doing good, Alyssa.
Thanks. My assistant left me.
Great job.
Yeah, where is your assistant?
My assistant's sitting back watching.
No, assistant's getting emotional.
Well, it is emotional.
What we're thinking.
Thinking it looks good, but you need to finish off that batter every drop you can. And I know you just heard Miranda say she's emotional, and it is emotional when you lose a loved one, and especially at the holidays. So we pray for every one of you that have lost loved ones during the holidays, any time of year. But during the holidays, it just seems like we miss them more.
Some arms getting tired.
Oh yeah, I bet. You gonna taste of it? Good?
That's good.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think it's time to put them in the oven.
It's good. It's got that taste.
Good. And it's preheated to
350.
350. All right. Now you want to be very careful when you put the pans in. You don't want
Will
to.
you do it?
Yeah. Part of a cake falling.
Yes.
Okay. That's why you have to be careful putting them in And also, you want to be careful about opening the oven. And it's not usually a cake with a cake mix. It's a cake that is made from scratch like this. And you want to be careful when you close your door. And you don't want to open the door during the baking process. So you want to set the timer of what it's supposed to be. And then just watch it through the window.
Okay.
And then at the end, you can test it and see if it's done.
Okay, it says 25 to 30 minutes.
So, okay, you'll have to come set your timer.
You want to do it at 25 so we can check it?
That's fine. Yeah. So now it's been 25 minutes and I'm just checking to see if their cakes are done. They are so excited. We're just having a big cooking day here today. You want to take them out?
You sure? That was 25 minutes.
Yep. I think it looks great. Well, I can tell by the way I feel. So I wanted them to take them out of the pans, but they were scared to death, so I did it. The cake turned out great, but now is when you pray. So look at that. Is that not perfect?
Mm-hmm.
Miranda doesn't have any cake racks to put it on, so parchment paper works great.
Yeah, that is.
And so
Perfect.
turn this over, and I probably need something else to put another one on.
What do you want to put? Well, no, you said we needed icing on this.
Well, we can go ahead and put one on there.
Okay.
Just wonderful, I think. But normally, if we had our icing made, we would put it under there just to keep it from moving.
Okay, so the cake turned out pretty good so far, looks-wise. We haven't tasted it yet, but we're gonna try to do the icing, which should be the easy part. We have.
Actually, me and Alyssa did taste the batter.
Oh, you did?
And it was so good.
Like the cook? It cooked?
No, the
I
batter.
tasted the batter.
Yeah, it was very good.
Okay, so we're gonna do.
So we're going to let the cream cheese and margarine come to room temperature.
And
We've
we've
done that. And we're gonna blend all of them well and then add sugar.
Okay.
So add the margarine
Okay.
and the cream cheese and blend them well.
I just kind of sliced it up.
And it's 1 stick of margarine
Okay.
and 8-ounce package of cream cheese.
Okay. That. Okay.
All right, and blend that well.
Okay. See, I was ready to already add in the powdered sugar. I need a KitchenAid.
Yeah. That's a microwave.
We're gonna add a pound of the box of powdered sugar. We don't have the box, so we're gonna measure it. And so we're gonna do 4 cups.
You need smaller. Kind of level it off. It's okay. We'll clean it up. Okay. So I'm gonna mix that probably. Okay. Let's mix that in.
Always started out slow, you know.
Yeah.
How many cups, Alyssa? 4.
Okay. That's 3.
It's nice to have other people in the kitchen, especially our dishwasher, right, Alyssa?
Absolutely.
That's it, right? That makes 4.
That's all.
What do y'all think, girls?
Looks delicious. I think it looks good. Okay, I think I'm gonna let Mom or Alyssa ice it. I'm a lefty and I do everything weird, and so I think it would be in my best interest to pass it on.
Granny?
Who wants to
Go
volunteer?
for it.
Granny's the expert. Let me move this over.
No, I'm not an expert, but I do have.
Yes, you are.
I'm
You haven't. Can I get back?
Yeah.
Here.
I have several spatulas that makes it a lot easier to
I know,
ice.
but I don't.
I used to do it with with just
But
a
now I
butter
see
knife.
everything I need.
Yeah.
I need to make
But I
a
used
list.
to do it with a butter knife, so
Hey, Granny, on the bottom, were you gonna put some?
yeah, I think I will. Just it's like you do it to like
Does it
glue.
keep it in place?
It
or
keeps
something?
it in place,
Okay.
yeah. And then on the layers, I don't do it real thick because a lot of times I run out of the,
Just to be safe or something?
yeah. And it's gonna be delicious anyway. I wish you'd try this because it's so easy to do.
It was really easy.
I'm talking about the icing.
Oh, icing it?
Yeah, I wish you'd try it.
I can do that part, it's just when it comes to making it look neat.
Well,
Okay, I can do this part.
yeah.
Tell me when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Is that good?
I don't know that I'm gonna make it neat either,
Well, that's
either.
okay.
So.
We're gonna eat it. We're gonna enjoy it.
There's plenty of icing here, so I'm always scared to not be enough icing to do the sides, so that's why I'm a little, I'm careful on the layers till I see that. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Granny, you sure are looking cute today.
I know.
Cute.
She's hot.
A hot mama.
Thank y'all. Y'all are sweet. Y'all love me, right?
Oh yes, we do.
Look how pretty.
Oh, it's a lot bigger. than
Yes, it
what
is.
it's
It
gonna
makes
be.
it a lot bigger.
Yay!
So,
That's awesome.
I'm not the best.
That looks like it's supposed to look.
I'm not the best cake icer, and I'm
Yes, you
sure
are.
not Genearls.
Well,
but-
she only made probably 100 and what? 100
Exactly.
150.
Exactly.
Quite a few.
I'll tell you something I'm wanting. I'm wanting the thing that you twirl, like you
Yes,
twirl this
yes.
while you're icing it,
That would be nice.
and makes it easier. But right now, I just manually do it.
It works.
You make really good cakes. You have a hummingbird cake, you have chocolate cake.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All delicious.
Pound cake.
Thank you.
Don't forget Vicky's pound cake.
Oh,
yeah.
Vicky's pound cake, delicious.
We miss her.
Yes, we do. Talk about her every day.
She's the best.
Yes, she was. Great cook. For you that don't know, Vicky was my best friend. She died in 2019. And we all miss her. The girls said she was always part of their family. They didn't know any different.
Yep.
As many of you know, we've moved a lot in our lifetime. Sweet Hunter moves us a lot. And Vicky used to go to every house and make sure we had clean sheets on the bed.
Had a bed to sleep in. Yep.
They would set
First night.
They would set the beds up, and she would go make sure that we had clean sheets on the bed, and make sure all the kids were just settled. And then my grandkids came along, and they called her Granny Vicky.
Yep.
She was just always very close.
Even Hudson, and he barely got to know her.
Right.
Let's go, Mom.
It's getting there. You can do, once you get it on the sides, you can do whatever you want. You can make little twirls. You can just make it plain. Just whatever you want to do. And I don't know how Genearls did it, but
Just plain with
just
the
plain.
lines on top. Yep.
I'm just going to do a few little swirls here. And then we'll clean up the sides with a paper towel when we get it all done.
That looks beautiful, Mom.
Thank you.
It really does.
So sometimes on the side you might need just a smidgen more, and you can get it off the top.
I think too, there's something about a homemade cake not looking perfect.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I don't like perfection.
It's something
I
about
agree.
being homemade. It doesn't look like,
I
okay,
agree.
I got it from the bakery.
I agree. Totally. Homemade is best, that's for sure. All right. Now, Miranda, are you fixing?
I'm about to bring you some scones.
Okay. I'm going to clean up my hands, clean up these dishes. So before we clean up the table, we're going to just clean up the cake. So I just get a wet paper towel and just go around the edges and just clean this up. And like Miranda said, you don't have to have perfection. You don't have to be perfect. the good thing about homemade is it's not. And we're not looking for perfection.
But it was made with love, that's for sure.
It's made
Right?
with love. Anything
A group
home-
effort.
Yep. Oh yeah, group effort. Yeah. It looks pretty good. You can get as close to it as you want to clean it up. Look at the top, isn't that pretty?
It's beautiful.
I think it's pretty.
Okay, so we chopped some pecans. I guess you could do walnuts if you like that better. We're just gonna put those on the top.
Is that what Genearls did?
Yes.
Okay.
She just put them on the top. Just kind of makes it pretty.
The cake is really pretty.
It's beautiful.
Y'all did great.
You did great. It was a team effort. I think this is gonna be plenty.
I think so too.
Get them on the sides. Oops. Probably right up there. What do you think, Alyssa?
Looks good to
I
me.
know. Should we use up the rest?
Yeah.
Any spots that I can't see? Mom?
Probably right there. Looks very pretty.
Try not to make a mess. Okay. There we
Here's
go.
our finished product.
Okay, so, like I said, we still have to taste it, but I hope it tastes great, and it was definitely made with love, and I wanted to make this for my husband's anniversary. Our 14th anniversary is coming up on Tuesday, and he is the best thing that ever happened to me, and he spoils me rotten, and so I'm so thankful for him, and also wanted to make it for my dad, who is my hero, and I hope he enjoys it.
You're gonna become his best friend.
Yes, you too.
Oh
Now
wait,
that
you
know
already are.
how.
Are y'all gonna cry?
Maybe. I'm very emotional. Y'all go cook something?
Y'all go cook something.
I think Granny said we need to press it down. I think that's what we didn't do. Oh, I'm sorry, you're
No,
videoing.
you're good. That's great.
Okay, just kind of, so they kind of stay in place.
Yeah. So just so you know, the cake was absolutely delicious. They were thrilled with it. Miranda said it tastes so much like Genearls. It made me happy that it made them happy. And also congratulations to Miranda and Lane as they celebrated their 14th anniversary. And Miss Alyssa, she graduated from college this week. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all go cook something.